just want to ask you about this first week of practice as a whole. How you feel like things have come together. Where this team is just where you hoped they would be after a week.
Oh, like I know D. White said during minicamp, like everybody was ready to go. So when I came back in, it kind of just felt like how we left off last year. A lot of things to learn from, a lot to get better from. But I think it was like just as we left off last year, ready to go.
You jumped in right away. Did you feel like it just came back to you pretty naturally after missing a few days there?
Oh, yes. I was watching film. They were practicing. I was watching the film every day. Still getting my work in on by myself. So coming in, it was just, had to get back and used to football shape. But I've been working and I've been watching film. So it just came. A lot to learn from still, though.
Next, we'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Jordan, great to see you back. I can imagine that was pretty hard for you not to be there at the ring ceremony with your teammates. I don't know if you had plans to go to the White House or not, but can you just talk about, what it's like to begin camp on that note, not able to be out there with your teammates, not to be able to celebrate with them?
Yeah, right. It was, it was it was good to be there. I had watched it on FaceTime. So I felt the energy and I felt the excitement for them, but it was, we had the ring ceremony, we had the boat parade. There was times to celebrate. I got it that night. My mom and dad brought it to me, so still felt part of it. Watched it, and then there's a new season now, so we're just focused on getting another ring. It feels good to be back out there. When you're missing it, when you're there, you don't understand how bad it is when you're missing it. So just blessed to be out there.
It doesn't seem like you really missed a beat between, getting over being on the COVID list and then also the shoulder injury too. How would you say you're feeling right now physically?
I feel great. Exactly where I was thinking I wanted to be after the surgery. Was in here getting treatment with Pete and Bobby and Dutchie and John and all them. They took good care of me out here today, or they took care of me this offseason. Went back to Pitt for a little bit to do surgery too. So I just had a good support, good team around me. Got my shoulder back ready just in time. And then COVID, I feel fine. Happy, glad that's over. So just ready to keep moving on.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Rick Stroud.
Jordan, you made enormous plays like your defense did in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I mean, playing with a torn labrum. I mean, how difficult was that? How painful was it? I know almost nothing would have kept you out of that game.
Oh yeah, I wasn't missing that one. I'm happy we had 2 weeks till we played, but like I said, I was in here rehabbing almost every second of the day, every chance I got to get back for that one. But it was a great run. We are ready for that game. I just want to, start this season how we finished last year.
And today in practice, there was a lot of back and forth. Your defense had an interception. Talk about the day that Ross has had, Cockrell, and watching his sister qualify, what that was like in the room, and then see him go out there and kind of make plays himself.
No, it was great to see. We watched it as a team, and then we go out to practice, and now he gets 3 interceptions. And, seeing Ross do that is great just because he played. I remember watching him back when I was at Pitt when he was with the Steelers. I just remember him being there. Now he's on our team. Great guy, a lot of information, smart, plays every position. So to see him do that as a couple of days at safety, and that's not easy to do. And that shows how great of a player he is.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Scott Reynolds.
Jordan, you're a player that's improved every single year that you've been here. You're in a contract year now. Some guys don't like to think about that. They put that in the back of their mind. Other guys like to think about it and use that as motivation heading into a season to really kind of light their own fire. How do you approach being in a contract year this year in 2021?
For me, I pretty much just take every year as the same because I'm just motivated all around, all the time. It doesn't take a lot for me to just get up and get motivated. I wake up and ready to go. I love to work. I always want to be better. So if I look at other guys and see they're doing great, I want to be just as great or be even better. Even my teammates on the defensive side, we had a lot of great players, and you just want to play to the level of how they play. You don't want to be the guy in the back. So it's just always great to get that effort and improve every day.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Jordan, your quarterback is turning 44 tomorrow, which is just kind of unfathomable to think about, as young as you are, but just what can you say about Tom's age and his longevity in this sport to be doing it at such a high level for so long?
That's the GOAT, man. That's the GOAT. And he has a great team. AG, Alex with him, takes care of him. I know he's great with that. But just how Tom approaches every day. He's out on the field. He's working. He wants to be great. He incompletes a pass. He's getting on the receiver, getting on himself. He just wants to be great. And just going against him every day, you don't take it for granted. You take it as a challenge to get better. So that's just one thing from the last 2 years coming into this year now. It's just like, you got to remember you're playing with the best quarterback of all time, and this is an opportunity to get better every day.
We have time for a few more. Next, we'll go to JC Allen.
Hey, Jordan, just wanted to bring up when camp started, you were on the COVID list. Curtis Riley was moved to IR. It was kind of like a thin spot with Antoine missing a day. Now it looks like it's turned into a position of strength. Can you just talk about the room, the depth that you guys have and some of the young guys and what stood out to you being back at practice?
Oh, yeah. Like last year, me, Antoine, and Mike was out there a lot. And, like we all had made our plays. You see Mike coming off the bench, coming in the game. And as soon as he get in the game, he gets a pick or something, he gets the ball. And I have Ross right now coming in, showing what he's doing, his versatility. That's a great depth and just his knowledge, like in the room, in our safety room. It's just, we talk a lot, talking about ways to get better. And then Ross is bringing kind of his nickel in the corner, his thoughts to our room. And it's just helping us become better safeties. You see like how Ross plays. I've taken a little bit of game from him off of couple of days of him playing safety, taking them and putting it into my game. Just got to see how many plays he's making.
Last question will come from Rick Stroud.
Jordan, what has Todd Bowles meant to you in your career, and what makes him great at what he does?
Coach Bowles, he's a great coach. He knows the game very well. And, you go up and watch film with him. He'll sit there for hours with you and break it down. He has taught me a lot about the game, little hints here and there, little pointers to get advantage. But just every day he stays on me. He demands greatness. He's a former safety, so he just wants you to be great. And I appreciate him for what he's done since he's been here.